Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA is hovering around the 37-cent mark, and with the push today, it officially invalidated the triangle count as it is. So we can start to focus more on the yellow count, which is the more bullish diagonal structure. I'm very happy with that. Even though the diagonal as it is invalidated, it doesn't mean we have to, drop it completely, because it is always possible that we are just resetting this wave C of the triangle here. Then we'll get a D and an E, it just sort of shifts. But for now, let's take it out to keep it simple on this chart. And I will have to consider that possibly, and I will do that now. So a few options. Yeah. There is one option where we say the overall bear market completed here. After the wave 4 happened. 1 second, something's off here, something's wrong. The wave 4 happened and then the wave 5. And that completed the bear market. Do I like the idea? Not really. Structurally, I don't. Due to the 3-wave move to the downside. It's possible as an alternative. However, I think we should at least consider that all of this move here that's now happening, if this diagonal fills in, could just be a wave 4. Okay, so we might have to readjust here the count a little bit, okay? But that is a possibility. Either way, I have to work on that. I will leave it as I had it, that the low already completed here in June. And then probably for the next few days, I will work on a few alternatives on the chart. It always takes a bit of time. But what I want to show you now is how this movement to the upside is unfolding, because ADA shows some strength. And what I will also do, I will take all of these out and we just map them without the question marks, because we have to follow this count now due to the break above the 38-cent level. There will still be other options. The ADA chart is probably one of the most difficult ones at the moment out there. Yeah. So the idea is that we have to consider that the chart is working on a diagonal structure to the upside. That we had here a 3-wave move in a wave 1. That was the high in July. The move down here in September was a wave 2. We're now in a 3, then there will be a 4 and a 5. If this is a diagonal, then first of all, I need to change the wave degree. And I also want to change the color, to be honest. Let's make that now white and keep it simple on this chart. The ADA chart is quite messy. Let's take that out as well. And also this, so gives you a cleaner perspective on the chart. So if this was a wave 1, then this would have been an ABC structure. Okay, so quite clear actually. So we had here an A wave to the upside, a B wave triangle, C wave up. That has to be a 3-wave move. So yeah, it can be a wave 1, but only within a larger diagonal, which means also this move up needs to be an ABC structure. Could this be all of wave 3 already? Technically, yes. But is it likely? Not really. Normally, what we want to see in a 3rd wave of a diagonal is at the very least the 100% extension level to be reached. And that is, however, only like the minimum expectation. That isn't even reached. That's at 41.1 cents. So ideally, it is the area around the 1.236 to the 1.618 extension. Can always go higher in a 3rd wave in a diagonal, especially in crypto. So we have to consider that. Therefore, I cannot count wave 3 complete yet, but I could watch, or I could look at this as an A wave. Yeah, as an A wave. So how would we label that? The problem is with an A wave, it can be a 5-wave move or a 3-wave move. To keep it simple, we can call it a 3-wave move. And I have here a possible A wave, B wave, C wave of wave A. Yeah, and now we need to understand, okay, how do the subdivisions look like? How does the wave C basically look like? Well, it's tough, okay? First of all, the low here was at 20, yeah, basically 24 cents, yeah, roughly 23.7 cents. So what we need to understand, we now need to start labeling basically this move to the upside, which isn't great, okay? It's quite messy. So best I can tell you is that, first of all, a C wave is a 5-wave move. Best I can tell you with the info we have now is that this here is a 1-2 setup. That, I mean, this might have been the 3, okay? Then maybe A, B, C, wave 4, and we could get one more extension higher here in wave C of A. It might actually get to that 1-to-1 ratio at 41 cents. And then we might get that B wave pullback later after all 5 waves are complete, and then a C wave to the upside. Once I have all 5 waves complete, I can give you a support area for the B wave. But the chart structure is quite messy because we're at the moment moving simply in corrective structures. So could the wave 5 already be in? Yes, but it looks as if this here was just an A, B, C flat structure. Maybe that's even still unfolding. But the problem is this is not moving in an impulse at the moment. So again, it is quite messy. And if this was a wave 4, yeah, then the wave 5 should still push higher. And once we have that wave 5 in place, I will give you a support for the wave B. And the thing is, when do I know that the wave B has started? Well, we can add the 50% fib level to the chart of the length of the third wave, because this tells us when it's likely over. Okay, so basically if we break below 32.7 cents, that would be a signal that the B wave has started. But at the moment it seems reasonable to still watch for one more high. Yeah, and you might even add here a bit of a trend channel to the chart. It's not that reliable, but yeah, and then we can also add a parallel line here, have a bit of a channel there to see if the price adheres to it. But yeah, first of all, we'll see if it can still push higher. I think one more high would be reasonable based on current price action. I gave you the level below which we basically have an understanding that the B wave has started. And if that move down is corrective, a C wave rally can follow. Yeah, there's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.